Hi, I'm Teri Mott, Director of Marketing and Communication at Wichita Festivals, Inc. And on behalf of the Board of Directors and staff of WFI, I welcome you as we introduce the featured artist for Autumn and Art 2020. Autumn and Art is celebrating our 11th year of fine art and fun by going virtual this year. It is our job to gather Wichita neighbors together, and it's our responsibility to do it safely. We took a long look at how similar art events across the nation, our large communities and small, both, were handling the challenge of holding an event like this during the pandemic. Nearly all have chosen to cancel their events entirely. Now, for the WFI team, that was just not an option. So we have reimagined the festival in an online format that we hope that you will find fun and engaging. I want to thank our sponsors and patrons. You know, with this unique art event could not happen without them. And that's why it's free and open to the public. It's a gift to the community from them. And we're grateful to all those that make it possible and have contributed to the growth over the years of this event. From the inception of Autumn and Art, we have been blessed with an amazing partnership with the talented teams at Fidelity Bank and Bradley Fair. This partnership has allowed us to establish and grow this popular event that brings our community together. And we embrace the arts together and the joy they bring to people of all ages. At this time, I'm delighted to introduce one of our partners, Abby, General Manager of Bradley Fair. Abby Wolfert.
Thank you, Teri. And thanks to everyone out there for joining us. Autumn and Art began at Bradley Fair in 2010 with just 60 artists. The event has grown and matured with 100 art booths and 32,000 attendees in 2019. Bradley Fair is honored to serve as the host site for this amazing community event that brings together artists from the local community and beyond, and now virtually this year. It's important to us as a property to support arts in the community, especially at this crucial time when artists are facing circumstances that have limited their ability to sell their work. Speaking of art supporters, I want to thank our steadfast partner and presenting sponsor, Fidelity Bank. As we prepare for our first online art fair, it's important to acknowledge their role in bringing this high caliber art celebration to our community. Let's welcome the Senior Vice President and Marketing Director of Fidelity Bank, Katie Grover.
Thank you so much, Abby. For 11 years, Fidelity Bank has been immensely proud to partner with Wichita Festivals to bring countless artists, volunteers, and patrons together to enhance the cultural vibrancy of our community. And in the true Wichita spirit of ingenuity, organizers and volunteers have created an amazing 3-day experience this year, taking Autumn and Art virtual. We appreciate the bold creativity that all of the artists participating in the event bring to their craft and share with all of us. Each year, event organizers select one artist or artist team and place one piece of art to serve as the main representative image for the festival. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge Evergy, who is the sponsor of the Featured Artist Program. Their support enables us to share a print of the featured work with Autumn and Art's supporters and patrons. It is now my great privilege to announce the 2020 Autumn and Art Featured Artist Team, Michael and Marianne Holmes. Michael grew up in Glidden, Iowa, and attended Kansas State University, where he studied interior architecture and later began working in acrylics. His figurative, textural, and vibrantly colorful artwork is created under the name Michael Holmes. Michael later developed an abstract line of work involving a similar technique. This is the work of M. Robinson, a collaboration with his wife, Marianne. Raised in Kansas City, Marianne earned a bachelor's degree in psychology from Arizona State University. In San Francisco, she learned a myriad of faux finishes and returned to Kansas City, continuing to explore decorative painting. When Marianne met Michael in 2009, he introduced her to his painting techniques, and they have been collaborating ever since. And without further ado, it is my honor to introduce this year's Evergy featured artist piece, Opening New Doors. Congratulations, Michael and Marianne.
Thank you. I'm Michael, and
Mary
this
Ann.
is my wife, Mary Ann, and we're artists from Kansas City. We want to take an opportunity to thank the people at Ottoman Art for the honor of representing their fair with our piece. And even though it's a virtual fair this year, it seems like they've done a lot to give opportunities to the artists to have a great fair. I know all the artists would probably prefer to be in person, and a lot of the patrons as well. But we'll wait 1 year, and hopefully next year we'll be back at the Bradley Fair. Mary Ann will now tell you a little bit about how we do the work that we call M. Robinson Artworks.
So Michael and I build all of our boxes first, and we use a cherry plywood to do the edges. And then we layer on a lightweight modeling paste with a color tinted into it and draw lines or put impressions into them with different things like this is a domino and a circle, meat tenderizer to give it texture, just different things that are either toys or household items. And then we paint it black and layer it with all of the acrylics, all of the beautiful colors. And then we sand it, and that takes some of those top layers off so that the other color comes through. And then we pour a 2-part epoxy on the top, and that goes together and it's on like a syrup. And then when it dries, it's hard and shiny like glass and makes it just really come alive. And on this piece in particular, Michael wanted to emulate the domino, but in a larger scale. So he made larger boxes, one this size and one smaller, and put the impressions of those into it. So they feel a bit like dominoes or doors is what a lot of people feel like they are. So that is the piece we're excited to share with all of you as the featured piece this year.
And although it may initially been done just as squares and rectangles, we found it appropriate for the name to be Opening New Doors, which hopefully we'll all be opening new doors in the future and be back to the art fairs. But in the meantime, we appreciate the people at Ottoman Art Festival and all the work that they've done, and look forward to the virtual fair this year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael and Mary Ann, thank you so much, and we're so glad that you could join us today. My name's Ann Keefer. I am the Vice President of Program Development here at Wichita Festivals, and I am thrilled to talk to you a little bit about what we're actually going to be doing at this year's virtual Ottoman Art. Obviously, I'm sure you're all asking just how is this going to work, and I can tell you that we have found a very unique platform that allows each of the artists to actually have a vendor booth just as if they're on the parkway at Bradley Fair. This allows you to also have that face-to-face interaction with those artists. And we hope that you'll enjoy it because it's going to feel a lot like the real thing. We also, of course, will offer artist demonstrations, children's activities, and a stage. Those things will be done and sprinkled throughout the weekend. From everything from live music performances to dance to theater and art demos will all be presented in that fashion. And then, as I mentioned, we'll have some children's activities, which Mark Arts will show up and graciously program some children's programming for us as well, which has become a real favorite for the entire family. And then finally, on Friday night, I wanted to mention that is actually our patron party. And this year we're going to do it a little bit differently. The patron party will be delivered to your doorstep. It's a patron party unlike any other in that we're going to have a little bit of fun in the box as well. So you'll get to enjoy the gourmet food that you always get traditionally during an Ottoman Art. And the food will be provided, of course, by the Bradley Fair restaurants of Bella Luna, Newport Grill, and Yaya's Euro Bistro. And of course, we'll have beer and spirits and wine, just like we always have at Ottoman Art for our patron party, and some special surprises as well. We also will include in the gift bags the artwork for this year, the poster. So you'll get to have your own special copy of this beautiful piece. And we'll also have a custom designed mask, which Teri is now displaying, which also features the artwork as well. So all of it is going to come special to you, along with some other surprises, maybe something from homegrown that I assume might taste mighty good. And we would love to deliver all of those to your doorsteps. Tickets are available, I know, and I think Teri's got more to tell you about that.
And thank you so much. Yes, those tickets for your patron party in a box are available right now. You can order them at ottomanart.com, which is also where you can see some of the artists that we have planned you can visit with, chat with, and buy from during Ottoman Art. We'll also be selling this amazing mask, and you won't want to miss that. They're available as well. Ottoman Art is where you will also go to access the art fair September 18 through 20. Just go there. We've got a link that you can hook up and go check out the entertainment, visit with the artists, buy from your favorites, and there'll be a lot there that you've come to know and love throughout the years. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. The sponsors of Ottoman Art, I cannot mention them enough, and I'm going to quickly run through them. In addition to our presenting sponsor, Fidelity Bank and Bradley Fair, our wonderful partners for all the 11 years of Ottoman Art. I also want to thank House of Schwann, Walzer, Automotive Group, Evergy, IMA, Legend Senior Living, McClellan Sound, the Flint Hills Group at Morgan Stanley, TCK, JP Wygand, Docuplex, Conco Construction, Homegrown, and The Frame Shop. Also, as the marketing and promotions person, what would I do with my fantastic promotional partners? They are, and I love them all, Cake TV, Visit Wichita, who is our official marketing partner. Also, iHeartMedia and B98, The Bull, Alt 107.3, The Wichita Eagle, Lamar Outdoor Advertising, Intake Studios, who creates our beautiful commercials, KMUW, Splurge Magazine, East Wichita News, West Side Story. Thanks to all. And briefly, you know, what would a juried show be without your jurors? And we've got amazing ones this year. Roland Card, Patricia McDonald, Reuben Saunders, and Bob Workman. Thanks to all four of you. And congratulations to Marianne and Michael Holmes. It's been great to meet them and see your work. We cannot wait to see it online September 18 through 20 at Autumn and Art, an online art fair. Join us those dates, the 18th, 19th, and 20th of September on autumnandart.com. Thanks and have a great day.